BCom third sem computer application subject. Today we are going to discuss about the most useful Excel functions with the formula examples. So here we can see the examples which we are going to use. The first one is text or a string functions. Second one is logical functions. Third one is mathematical function. Fourth one is statistical function. Fourth one lookup and reference function. Financial functions, date function, time functions, and the last one is UDF functions to count and sum cells by color. So these are the different types of functions. According to our need, we can pick up the functions and along with that the function names we are going to solve our problem. The first one is has we all of us know text or a string. String means the group of letters, we call it as a string functions. Okay, here we can see the test function. The test function, the syntax is we have to write text text open the bracket value comma format text. So which format we have to write is used to convert a number or a date into a text string in a specified format where the value is used as a numerical value, you want to convert it into text, and the text format text is a desired format. For example, we can see in the below function the following formula demonstrated in the Excel text function in an action. So text, we have to write equal to sign text bracket a1 comma a column first row, a1 means, okay, then double quote mmddyy. So month, date and year we have to mention in that cell. So for that, if we use this on a text function, we will get a date, month and year in our cell by using this text function. So concatenate, it is also one of the related to a text function. So concatenate means joining of a two text, we call it as a concatenate, or joining of a two text, we call it as joining of a two text in a single cell. So how we are going to use the formula? This formula is given on your screen. Equal to sign you have to write, after that concatenate you have to write, then so which the two cells we have to concatenate, write the address of the cell. So automatically it will concatenate in a single cell where we are going to write the formula. So another important functions that handles in the change of text cases. So that is upper, lower and proper. Text cases means upper letter, the lower letter and the proper letter. So what is that upper letter? If you write upper in bracket, if you write the text, converts all the characters into a specified text string to uppercase. If you have written already in the lowercase, if you want to convert that lowercase letters or the text to the uppercase, we have to use a uppercase function. As same as the uppercase and the lowercase also. If you have written all the text in the uppercase, if you want to convert into a lowercase, you can use a lowercase function. And the proper text means here it is neither upper or lower, because the first letter of that word is a uppercase, and after all the other letters is in the lowercase. So that we call it as a proper text. So this is the syntax, upper, lower and proper. You have to write in front of that, in open and close bracket, you have to write the text, so which we are going to convert it. So as shown in the below figure, you can see. So projects to complete in the B column, second row. So it is used equal to upper A2, equal to upper A2. So the first one in the A column and the second row, it is in the small letters. In the B column, it is in the capital letters by using this u equal to upper a2, the formula. So these are the three important upper, lower and proper text. The next another important function name is if function. So if function, how it works, we have to write if in a capital. So in that we have to write a logical test, and that we have to write the values. If true, then which condition has to execute. If the values it false, which condition we have to execute. As shown in the below table, we can see the result of the one of the student. They have given in a column exam scores, in a B column the result. Suppose the exam score means in the A column the student has scored a marks 100, then the result should be brilliant. If the condition they have given, if the 80, if student takes a marks 80, below 100 and above 80, we have to get a good as a remark, and if we get a 50 or below 80 or below above 50, we get a fair, and below 50, above 30 and below 50 we are getting a poor. So these are the conditions they have given. To execute this condition, we are going to use a if condition function. By using this function, we can get a result automatically by using the smaller than or greater than equal to symbol. So one of the most common function which we are going to use is the sum function. It's very easy. Write equal to sign, sum, and open the close bracket. We have to give the cell reference as shown in the below. For example, the simplest mathematical formula they have given, equal to sum, open the bracket, a1 colon a3. So another one of the common function is rounding function. So round function where we are going to use, actually this question was asked in the 2019 question paper. The 2019 question paper, the minimum and round function in the MX Excel. So write the syntax and the example for the minimum and round function. So round function means we have to write round the number to a specified number of digits. We have to round figure that number. To use that one, simple, we have to write in the cell equal to round, open and close bracket. In between the open and close bracket, we have to give the cell reference number, which number we want to round it. So another one important the functions is the largest, minimum, maximum, average, small. So these are the functions name. So minimum, maximum, average. The name itself only tells us what we are going to calculate with the help of this function name. So minimum is for the finding in the same some range of the numbers, the minimum number we are going to find out. For the maximum, in the range of cells or numbers, we are going to find out which one is the maximum number. And for the average, we are going to calculate the average of in between how many numbers, in between calculating the cell reference numbers. The same thing has a small and a large also, it comes under the array. So you can see the table how we are going to use a minimum, maximum, average, small and the large. So for the minimum, equal to minimum, open bracket, write a cell reference, give a column and again the cell reference and close it. We will get a minimum number in the list of the numbers. Same has the maximum, same has the average also we are getting. Next, the last one is VLOOKUP function. It is also one of the important function. The VLOOKUP function looks for a specified value in the first column and pulls the matching data from the same row in another column. It requires the following argument, means it requires the following syntax. So we have to write VLOOKUP, open bracket, lookup value, table array or index number or lookup range. So VLOOKUP, the value to search for. So if you want to search the value in the table, we can use a lookup value function. It comes under the array. For example, they have given, we can see that, for example, the formula equal to VLOOKUP, open bracket, double quote, apples, then comma, A2 to C10. The search for the apples in cells A2 to A10 and returns a matching value from a C column. So we also know, creating dates or date and time, current date and time also we are getting with the help of a date value, date and now using this function. So if we want to exact time, so we can use equal to now function. So returns the current date and time. So for current date, we can use the date value, the series of a number I specified date, and date value, it contains a text of a string respective to a date format. So date and time, today and now. So today returns the current date and now returns the date and time both. So day also is there, month also is there, year also is there. Okay, weekend, weeknum, like this there are many functions available in the MS Excel that we are going to use in the worksheets.